Alright NinBuzz, what is up? mUdQuAza here again, and this time I'm going to bring you a different kind of battle. It's a roulette battle against Duude1991. So just for you guys that don't exactly know the terminology used by us battlers, I guess, a roulette battle is basically where you count up all the Pokemon you have in your storage PC, and you tell that to your opponent, and he or she will pick 6 random numbers, and according to whatever numbers he picked, you need to choose that number of whatever Pokemon is in that place in your PC. And so, if for example, if your opponent picks 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10, then you're gonna have to pick 3 as your lead. Whatever Pokemon is in the 3rd place in the first box of your party, you're gonna have to pick that for your lead. Just go for the others, and whatever place they're in the number of your box, you're gonna have to pick those. So basically a random battle. So I can end up with anything from a random Mudkip to, well, to like a Gengar. But we do have Uber's claws on, so only from, you know, non-Uber Pokemon we can use. So if we pick an Uber, we'll have to change that number. So that's just basically a quick overview of what roulette battles are, and they're pretty fun. So I say we get started, right? So here we go. Alright guys, like I said before, this is a roulette battle against Duude1991. So, he gets a Machamp lead and I get a Togekiss lead, and since my Togekiss is a bulky nasty plot baton passer, I'm pretty sure I can live any of those Machamp's hits. So I'm going to use that turn to get up a free nasty plot, and hopefully kill him off with an Air Slash next turn. So he goes for the Dynamic Punch, and it does around half, factoring in leftovers, it still does about half. So here I'm confused, so it's going to be a 50-50 chance whether I hit myself or I hit him, and thankfully for me I am going to hit that Air Slash on him, and that'll easily kill him off. So whatever he sends in next, I'm going to have to live, because I want to send off the Baton Pass to something else, preferably my Alakazam. That's what I was hoping to do. So he goes into an Arcanine, and I'm thinking it's either Choice Bandit or Choice Specs, and probably my Togekiss could live a Flare Blitz or an Overheat Choice Specs, but unfortunately she doesn't, and Togekiss will go down. But that leaves a window of opportunity for me, because I know that my Porygon-Z can live a -2 special attack Overheat. So I'm going to take that turn while he goes out to his Claydol and get off 2 Sharpens, and I got a special Porygon-Z, one that I made myself, and it's pretty cool. It has the moves Sharpen and Last Resort. And Last Resort, it's a 130 base power normal type move, and you can only use it once you've used all your other moves, and since I only have Sharpen and Last Resort, once I use Sharpen I can fire off those Last Resorts. And I have the ability Adaptability, which will boost my normal type moves, along with the Silk Scarf, which will further boost my normal type moves. Now here he goes out to his Fortress, and had I had a Life Orb, which would have boosted my moves a bit more than the Silk Scarf, and if I were Adamant. See, I'm Jolly, so Skittles, he's climbing around on my shirt. Since I'm Jolly and I don't have Life Orb, that's going to be a 3-hit KO on the Fortress. Now, I could have had a 2-hit KO if I had Life Orb and I was Adamant, but still, a 3-hit KO on Fortress with a normal type resisted move is just crazy. So we both go down due to his explosion, and I go out to my Alakazam, and he goes back out to his Arcanine. And I'm debating whether or not I can live a Specs Overheat with Alakazam after a Calm Mind, but I probably wouldn't have, so I just safely went for the Psychic, and it did a decent chunk of damage to that Arcanine. So he's not going to switch out here while I go out to my Flygon, and I'm Choice Banded, so I know that that U-turn will kill off the Arcanine even though he does resist it. So I'm able to go out to my Glalie, and, whoa, kind of tripped up on that name there. So I go out to my Glalie, and then he goes out to his Lapras. So the move that I have that can do the worst amount of damage to that thing is Ice Beam, and I can probably throw off some Hidden Power Fires on that thing, Hidden Power Fightings on that thing, but it probably wouldn't have done much anyway. So even though I am Specs and not boosting in Attack Nature, that explosion does a decent chunk of damage to that Lapras. Not enough to take it out though, but it'll leave it with enough HP that the Flygon's U-turn will easily knock it out. So I'm going to go out to my Choice Banded Aggron while he goes out to his last, which is a Jirachi. And I have Earthquake, and that thing can't do much to hit me unless he has Hidden Power Ground or Hidden Power Fighting. He does have the Flash Cannon, but even that is not going to do too much to Aggron, so I'm able to 2-hit KO him with the Choice Banded Earthquake, while Flash Cannon, you see here, doesn't do much because it's a Wall Jirachi, and he probably doesn't have that much special defense investment. But he does get the special defense drop, but since he used it on the turn that I use Earthquake, it's not going to affect me at all. So that Earthquake will kill off the Jirachi. So that was a great game, 2-0 win to me. And guys, please like this video, please leave a constructive comment, check out my channel and check out Duude1991's channel. Both of the links will be in the description right below the video. So, Skittles, want to say goodbye to everyone? No? Okay. So, see all you guys later. Peace.